Today we will be in TV channel interview in New York for Univision. We will talk about the vulnerabilities that exist in technology. In this specific case, we will talk about the AirTags. AirTags are devices by Apple that you can use to track some of your items. But very sadly, some malicious actors with bad intentions, they use these devices to put on their potential victims to see where they are going, what they are doing, and where they spend a lot of time. Very sadly, this is a cybercrime that will have a negative effect on people in underage and females and for families. And today in this interview, my wife, Dr. Kostioukhina, which is expert in cyberpsychology and cybercrime analyst, will talk about this. Can you give us briefly?
Yes. So we're going to talk about two perspectives. One, the one from the cyber criminal, and the other is the side effect of the detrimental effects that this action with these tools can cause in the victim. So the cyber criminals are people in the society who are using tools that were invented for digital purposes for good. They are using them for their malicious activity. For example, before, in order to stalk a person, in order to kidnap a person, the criminal needed to invest a lot of energy and follow them, and it required much more effort. But now everything is becoming much more easier with these tools that were invented with a good purpose, so we don't lose our keys or our glasses or other devices that we constantly lose. But malicious people are utilizing that to track their victims. Imagine that. We are becoming much more vulnerable, and there will be many more victims when these tools are used by the wrong people. So the other perspective is the victim. When these tools are being used, imagine discovering an AirTag. Thankfully, this family, it was a happy ending for now, and they were able to lose that cyber tag. But imagine what are they thinking right now. They do have their daughter with them, but every time they go to sleep, every time their daughter is separated from them to go and do her normal routine life, they are afraid that something else can be happening to her, another way of tracking her through her devices, through another AirTag, or some other technology that they are not even aware of. So we're gonna talk about all that and how to use technology to help protect ourselves, our minors, our families, and society in general.
Yeah, that's why today interview in New York television channel will be important because there is also a need to improve and to work and collaborate with law enforcement agencies, with the legislation of the parliament, because we need to create rules. Technology develops so fast, too quick, and the law are getting behind. And sadly, these malicious actors take advantage of that, take advantage of the technology that was designed and implemented for a good cause, but sadly, these people are used for malicious activity. Well, hope you will like and enjoy this TV interview. So two very important things, the technology part and the risk, the vulnerabilities, and the psychological effect. And
the importance of our legislation and law enforcement to also adapt in the same manner that our kids adapted to school online, that we adapted to work online. And we're doing an interview from far away to New York to communicate with you. In a similar manner, our law enforcement needs an upgrade to be able to deal with these criminals that also adapted. Now there are cyber criminals. And law enforcement needs to have a cyber division to help have the tools to prosecute these horrible crimes.
Indeed, and effectively. Well, thank you very much. And we're looking forward to see you all, okay? You also can follow us in our social media, in Twitter, Instagram.